Welcome to part 3 of Let's Play Vault of the Vampire by Keith Martin. At the end of the last part, I was on paragraph 47 and I was about to fight 2 zombies, one at a time. Here we go. The first zombie is skill 6 and stamina 6. Let's put that in the thing. Okay, so first zombie. Skill 6 and stamina 6. Okay. Alright, same as before, so roll 2 dice for his attack strength and then roll 2 for mine. Okay, yeah, roll. Okay, 3 plus 6 is 9, because his skill is 6, so that means his attack is 9. I have skill 11, so my attack is 6 plus 11, which is 17, so I win that one. So he goes down to 4. And we don't have to worry about the other zombie yet because we're fighting them one at a time, like the paragraph says. Okay, he gets a 5. 6 plus 5 is 11. And I get 3. 11 plus 3 is 14. So 11 to 14. That puts him down to 2, so just one more hit and he's mine. Yeah. So he gets a 12. 12 plus 6 is 18, so I could lose this one. Let's just write down 18 now before I forget. Okay, I need a roll of 8 or more really to avoid being hit, or rather, no, I need 7 or more to avoid being hit, and 8 or more to score a hit. I get 3, of course, so that means I get hit. So that's the first hit I took. So I'm on 14. That means my stamina goes down to 16. I could, of course, use luck to make it only go down to 17, but I can't be bothered. Right, and I don't want to waste the luck. Okay, so let's do that again. Okay, he gets a 5, that's 11. I get a 9, that's 20. So 11 to 20. So that was a bit annoying, wasn't it? So that's taking care of the first zombie. Don't need that. Okay, now let's put second zombie. And his skill is... what am I doing? Yep, this one. Okay, so his skill is 7 and his stamina is also 6. So skill 7 and stamina 6. So he's slightly better skilled with his weapon. Okay, same thing applies. So he gets an 8. 8 plus 7 is 15. I get a 4. 4 plus 11 is 15. So we're equal for that one. So no damage was lost or given. Okay, next one. Okay, he gets 11. That's 18. I get 9. That's 20. So 18 to 20. I just win that one. So he gets put down to 4. So just 2 more hits now. Okay, he gets an 8. That's a 15. 8 plus 7 is 15. I get a 10. That's 20. 21. So what did I say it was? Can't remember what I said now. Oh yeah, 15. 15 to 21. Yeah, that's why I should write it down really. 15 to 21. Because that was a 10, wasn't it? Yeah. Right. Yes, he's put down to 2. Lovely jubbly. Right. Whoops. There we go. No, wrong one. Need the dice, don't I? Okay, so one more hit. So he gets a 7. 7 plus 7 is 14. and I get an 11. That's 22. So 14 to 22, he is dead. Right. Let's write that down. 14 to 22, and he is dead. Down to 0. Good. Right, that's both zombies dead. I just took one hit. Let's get rid of the buzzing from the annoying dice program, like always, and then let's continue reading the book. Okay, so if you win, turn to 348. So we're turning to 348. You search the zombies, but they have nothing of value. You pass through the half-open door in the east wall and enter another bare chamber. Here there is a flight of stone steps leading up, and the walls are lit with torches in sconces. You climb the steps, and when you get to the top, you are standing under a shaft of moonlight from a tiny circular window high on the north wall. If you have the lycanthropy affliction, turn to 297. I think that's werewolf or something. You turn into a werewolf, I think, because isn't the adjective for walls lysine or something in the, or rather lysine, in the same way that bears is ursine, cows are bovine, cats are feline, etc., etc. I think it's something like that. Anyway, I'm probably wrong though. If you do know the one, well, I'll just Google it after in the video. But if you do want to correct me, if I am wrong, just leave a comment. I read every comment. Anyway, so if you have the lycanthropy affliction, turn to 297. If you have the major lycanthropy affliction, turn to 204. If you have neither, turn to 154. We have neither, so we're going to turn to 154. Yeah, I think because there's the moonlight, it's definitely werewolf. Yeah, 154. I think if we search around the castle at the start of the book, near the start of the book, when we reach the castle, instead of going straight in, if we turn around, I think there's a werewolf that bites us or something like that, and it gives us that. And you have to get a cure from the sage, but if you can afford it, which means you can't which means you can't get the library key. So it's best not to get that affliction because you won't be able to afford it. Won't be able to afford the key to the library and the cure for the affliction. Anyway, so on 154, there are two doors in this bare chamber, so you decide to open one of them. Will it be the door in the south corner of the west wall, turn to 294, or the silver-handled door in the middle of the south wall, turn to 151? And we're going to open the silver-handled door, so turn to 131. Okay, you enter a lounge where nondescript carpets and plain wooden furniture litter the scene. You notice wall hangings displaying a bewildering variety of herbs and other plants, and an open door to the west. From that doorway a man enters. He looks absent-mindedly at you. He is middle-aged and has a mane of greying black hair tapering to a widow's peak above his face, which is dominated by his pale green eyes. He is dressed simply in white and grey robes, and he carries a tray with a decanter and goblets, which he puts down as he greets you. I am Gunther Heydrich. What is your business here? He asks you. He seems kindly enough. Will you talk to him, turn to 15, or attack him, being distrustful of any members of the Heydrich family, turn to 92. We're going to talk to him. Best not to attack people, so, if they haven't given us reason to. So we're going to talk to him and turn to 15. Okay. Gunther gives you some food and wine. Recover 4 lost stamina points. Let's do that forthwith. So that puts our stamina to 20 from the food and wine. And tells you of his work as a healer. He is well aware of his brother's evil and denounces Rainer as a cruel, vile creature. But Gunther claims to be no fighter, and in any event he could not bring himself to kill his own brother. Gunther seems weighed down by the evil of the castle, almost in a state of despair. You take a chance and announce that you are here to do away with Rainer Heydrich. Gunther's eyes light up with hope, and he says he will give you the one thing he has which could help. From a carefully concealed pocket inside his robes, he pulls out a silver crucifix on a chain, adding that to destroy Rainer, this will be needed. Add the crucifix to your possessions. Let's do that. So we have a crucifix. I'll just put this on this line and I'll make a new line. So crucifix, we'll just put silver crucifix just in case there's a difference. And then do that. There we go. Yeah. Capital. Right. Okay, you will also need a stake to drive through Rainer's heart as he sleeps in his coffin. But Gunther does not have one. You'll have to find this elsewhere. Unless, of course, you find Siegfried's sword, Nightstar. For that also would destroy him, but it has been lost for many years, he sighs. Now, will you leave and open the west door on the landing? Turn to 294. Ask Gunther for help with an affliction, if you have one. Turn to 48. Or show Gunther a book, if you have one. Turn to 317. We're going to show Gunther a book, because if you remember, we have the Book of Healers, and we also have the Book of Swords, so we can show Gunther either of those. So we're going to show him one of those books and turn to 317. Here we go. If you have the Book of Healers, you decide to show this to Gunther. If you have an affliction, Gunther will help you with this in return for getting the book back. So turn to 375. If you don't have an affliction, Gunther will still reward you for the return of this book, so turn to 235. If you don't have this book, but you have the Book of Swords, turn to the paragraph with the same number as the magical page in that book. Okay, we have the Book of Healers, as I just showed you, so we're going to get the reward for 235. What was that? Oh, doesn't matter. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, it's a wolf coming out of. Oh yeah, that's what happens if you stay in the house with the gnome at the start. Yeah, these wolves come and attack you. That's why you don't want to do that. Anyway, 235. Yep, here we go. Gunther thanks you profusely for returning his book and rewards you with a magical potion of healing which he has cunningly concealed in a secret drawer in a cupboard. Add this to your possessions. You can drink this at any time except during a combat, and it will restore 4 lost stamina points. Thanking Gunther for this valuable gift, you leave and open the west door on the landing. Turn to 294. Okay, so we have magical potion of healing. Let's add that. Okay, magical. Whoops, accidentally pressed the caps lock there instead of the A. Magical potion of healing. Then I'll put +4 stamina. Wonderful. Okay, so thanking Gunther for this valuable gift, you leave and open the west door on the landing. Turn to 294. Yeah, 294. Yeah, 294. Opening the west door, you see a corridor stretching out towards the west before you. It is well lit, and a thick piled crimson carpet runs along the centre of the tiled floor. There is a door close by you on the north wall, and another a little further along. You can also see that there is a door facing you at the end of the corridor, and that the corridor also turns south at that point. Will you close this door and open the south one on the landing if you haven't done so before? Turn to 131. Open the north door closest to you. Turn to 182. Open the second north door. Turn to 267. Open the west door facing you. Turn to 34. Or follow the corridor round to the south. Turn to 31. We are going to open the north door closest to you. So turn to 182. You open the door and trigger a magical trap. There is a searing flash of light and heat. Lose 4 stamina points. Let's do that now. Down to 16 again. You are partially blinded and can barely see into the darkened room beyond. However, you can just make out the shape of a 4-armed skeletal figure with glowing green eye sockets, armed with a scythe, bearing down upon you. You can either fight it, weakened as you are, 10 to 52, or try to shut the door and flee, 10 to 139. Okay, we are going to fight it, weakened as I am. But just before I do that, though, I am going to use one of the measures of brandy to recover the 4 points of stamina that I lost there. So put it back to 20. There we go. So I'm down to 1 measure of brandy now. Okay, now we're going to fight the skeletal figure. So turn to 52. Here we go. You are in desperate trouble, fighting against one of the Count's more powerful magic creations, a minor Thassalos, or Thessalos. I don't know how to pronounce it. You must subtract 2 points from your skill when fighting this battle, since you are still partially blinded by the effects of the magical flash of light. Let's do that now. Actually, I'll just remember to do that because it's only temporary, isn't it? Yeah. In each attack round, roll 1 die in addition to the normal 2 combat dice. If the result of the roll is 1 to 3, the minor Thessalos will strike you with a numbing green ray of cold from its glowing eye sockets, and you will lose 1 stamina point. If the die roll is 4 to 6, you will have time to dodge this ray. The Thessalos can freeze you even when it has the lower attack strength in an attack round, so it is a dangerous enemy. Minor Thessalos, skill 8, stamina 11. Okay, this is okay. Okay, yeah, so let's do this. So our skill for this is only 9, not 11. So let's just write this down. Minor Thassalos. So I'm going to spell this right without having to refer back to it. Minor Thassalos. Is that it? No. Yep. Yeah, no. No. It's 4 S's. I only put 3. Okay, there's the minor Thassalos. So it's 8, 11. I think anyway. Okay, and we have to do another die roll every time. So, yep, 8. Okay, let's do this. I can do this. Right. Okay. Okay, so the first one is his one. So that's 2 dice. 7. 7 plus 8 is 15. So that's 15 for him. And then my skill is only 9 for this one, not 11, because of the blinding thing. So 9 plus 4 is 13. Yeah, so I've lost health. 9 plus 4, yeah, 13. So unbelievable. Right, okay. So yeah, I've lost 2 health, 2 stamina points, whatever. So let's put down to 18. Right, now I also have to do the other die roll thing. So this needs to be 4 to 6 for me not to lose another stamina point. No, it's 1 to 3, so I lose another stamina point because of the thing, the blinding ray, a green ray thing. So let's lose another stamina point. 17. This could take a while. Oh dear. Right, okay, yeah. So another stamina point. Yeah, green ray of cold. Okay, right. Righto. Yeah, let's continue with this. Okay, so again, 8 plus 12 is 20. Unbelievable. So 20 for Mr. Thassalos, whatever it's called. Unbelievable. 20. I get 9 plus 6, which is 15. So I lose another load of health because he got lucky on the thing there. So I'm down to 15 now. Luckily I have loads of provisions and the thing, but I can't use it in battle. I also have to do another thing for the green ray, which is a 4, so I don't lose any health. Thank God for that. Right, let's start this again. Okay, he gets a 10. Unbelievable. He gets 18. I get a 7, which is 16. So 18 to 16. I'm being really unlucky. So 18 to 16. I haven't taken off any health from him yet. Okay, down to 13 now. I also have to do the thing, so I need a 4 or 6. I get a 5, so no health lost. Good. Okay, so now we need his attack strength again. He gets an 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. Next one, I get a 4, which is 9 plus 4 is 13. So 16 to 13. 16 to 13 means he wins. Okay, so I lose another load of health. This is not going well, is it? Remember, if I lose all my health and die, I'm just going to start the fight again because I'm not doing this video again or whatever. So, but if I win the fight, then I'll just carry on with the health that I have because it's just luck based, isn't it? Anyway, I have to do the stupid thing again. So the green ray, this time it's a 1, so I lose an extra stamina point. So get rid of that. That's brilliant. They weren't kidding when they said this was a formidable enemy. Blimey. Right, okay, right, his attack strength again. Right, he gets a 3, right, that's 11. Okay, I get 8, that's 11 to 17. Good, right, I've taken a thing off him. Right, so let's put it now. 11 to 17. I also have to do the thing every time regardless of whether I win or lose, so... I get 1, right, that's another stamina point gone. So we're down to 9 now, which is getting annoyingly close. Right, okay, let's go back to the dice. Okay, so his attack strength is 7. 7 plus 8 is 15. And I get a 3, that's 12. So 15 to 12. It's like it's like the dice program is a program for me to lose. Right, 15 to 12. And I need to take off another 7. I mean another 2 to take it down to 7. And I have to do the green ray thing, which is a 4, so I don't lose any health. That's something anyway. Okay, so let's do this again. He gets a 3, that's 11. I get a 4, that's 13. So 11 to 13, so we win that one. So put him down to 7, 11 to 13. And we have to do the thing again, of course, because after every round we get a 6, so no health taken off again. Okay, so now the attack strength thing. What am I doing? Yep. Okay, 5. 5 plus 8 is 13. Might not remember this, I'll just put it down. 13. Okay, so I need anything above 4, really. I get 8, which is 17. Good, right, 17. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, that puts him down to 5. I'm going to use luck, actually. I'm going to see if I can get lucky, which is pretty much guaranteed because I'm on 12 luck. So I'm going to use a luck point to get him down an extra 2 health points. That'll be useful. So I'm guaranteed to be lucky, so I might as well put it down now. Okay, this needs to be anything less than or equal to 12. Yep, it is 6. Right. Okay, and now I also need to do the thing. This needs to be 4 to 6. I get a 6, which is good. No health loss, but I still need to lose that luck point. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. So, okay, so down to 11 luck points, and we didn't lose any extra health for the green ray thing because we've got a 4 to 6 die roll. Okay, so we're on the attack strength thing again, so he's down to 3, so just 2 more hits now, or 1 more if I use another luck point, which I could do, but that is a bit of a waste, but I am running low on health. Okay, so roll, I need this to be quite low. He gets an 8, 8 plus 8 is 16, so he gets 16 for that. Okay, so his attack strength is 16. I need anything 7 or above. 10, excellent, so that gives me 19. Good, now we're getting somewhere. Luck is on my side now. So he's down to 1. However, I can see if I can make this get down to 0 by using luck. So I need this to be anything less than or equal to 11. And I get 5. Good. Get rid of the buzzing. Oh yeah, I need to do the thing as well. I'll just get rid of the luck point and kill him. Does he still do the green ray thing? I suppose he would do, wouldn't he? I'll just do it anyway. So he's dead anyway because I used the luck point. I'm down to 10 luck points now, but I still need to do the green ray thing because he would have done that. Or what do the rules say? In each attack, yeah, in each attack round, yeah. So I need to do it in each attack round. So I need to do this thing anyway. So this needs to be 4 to 6 to avoid losing another stamina point. I get a 2, and he gets the last laugh by taking off another stamina point from me. Lovely. For some reason I pressed up there instead of on the text document. There we go. So down to 6. Okay, so we're after combat, so I'm going to use the last measure of brandy. So let's put 0, just so we know we still had it in the past. That puts us back to 10 stamina points. Yeah, so we're at 10 stamina points now. Let's go on to the next line because it's getting a bit long. Anyway, so we've done that. So we've defeated the Thassalos, whatever it is. What am I doing? Getting rid of that. Yeah, good. Right. Okay, so if you win, you can search this chamber, turn to 352, or leave, hoping for less formidable opposition elsewhere. So we won. Oh no, wait a minute. I'm not going to search the chamber. Yeah, I've written down in my notes, do not search the chamber. I've just put, as soon as you do it, leave, hoping for less formidable opposition. Yeah, because I think there's something nasty if you search around. So let's just leave. 320. What a nasty enemy that was, eh? But we did it first time. Didn't have to start the battle again. Lost loads of stamina though. Okay, back in the corridor. Will you open the north door along the corridor? Turn to 267. Open the west door along the corridor. Turn to 34. Follow the corridor round to the south. Turn to 31. Oh, that's the last option. We are going to open the north door along the corridor, so turn to 267. Okay, you open the door and peer into a large dark room. You take a torch from the corridor to light a lamp in here, and then look around. On a block of black marble, draped with black and crimson silk sheets, is a dark wood coffin. Your heart beats rapidly as you advance upon it, but the menace is not within it. It is but the menace is not within it. It is around you. Thickening and swirling in the air is a rosy, smoky mist, which advances upon you with semi-solid tentacles, trying to strangle you. You cannot see to escape, so you must fight this weird entity. Do you have a magic sword? If you do, turn to 42. If you don't, turn to 245. Okay, we do have a magic sword because I wrote it down. Where is it? Yep, magic sword. Good. They didn't do anything extra, it was just a magic sword. So we have a magic sword, turn to 42. I sent another battle. Okay, here we go. Because the mist is all around you, it is easy to hit. You may add 1 to your skill when fighting the vampire mist. Vampire mist, skill 7, stamina 9. Okay, so the skill has been put back up to 11, so because we have an extra skill point, it goes up to 12, so we can add an extra point to our skill. It didn't say anything about the initial thing. Oh, well, wait a minute. It's sort of ambiguous. You may add 1 to your skill when fighting the vampire mist, so on 42. However, it did say that we can't increase the skill, didn't it? Your skill score cannot exceed its initial value unless you are specifically instructed to the contrary. Yeah, so we can't. It didn't say it increased the skill. It maybe it implied in case we lost a skill point. So we can't put it above our initial value. So it'll have to just stay as 11. So that doesn't matter. It'll still be pretty easy. Okay, so vampire mist. Let's put vampire mist. Skill 7 and stamina. What was it? 11. Okay, let's do this. Was it 11? Let me just check. No, it's stamina 9. Oh, it makes it a bit easier. Right. Okay. Okay. This attack, the things attack first. Vampire mist attack first. Here we go. He gets a 3, that's 10. I get a 9, that's 20. So 10 to 20. I'm fighting gas. Alright, okay. He gets a 7. 7 plus 7. Was it 7? Yeah. 7 plus 7 is 14. I get a 6, that's 17. So 14 to 17. So I win again. So it goes down to 5. Okay, he gets a 6, that's 13. I get a 9, that's 20. So 13 to 20. He goes down to 3. I won't waste a luck point on this because it's an easy battle. I did it on the last one because that one was quite tricky. I wanted it to be over with as soon as possible, especially with the extra health points it was taking off me sometimes. Anyway, that's what they're the sort of battles that you want to use luck in, really, not just because you're lazy and you want to get it over and done with quickly. It's a waste. This battle's too easy to waste luck on. It's too easy on which to waste luck. Anyway, he gets a 9. Having said that, he's got a 9 now. That's 16. Oh dear, he's going to take a health point from me. No, he's going to do a hit on me, isn't he? And I get 4, that's 15. Yeah, I knew I jinxed myself. Yep, he's hurt me. Okay, that puts me down to 8. I was going to put it here, wasn't I? Yep, good. Okay, so, he gets an 8. That's 7 plus 8 is 15, so he gets 15. And I get a 9, that's 20, good. Okay, so I win that, good. I knew I jinxed myself on that by saying this was easy. It was easy in theory. Okay. He gets a 9, that's 16 again. Need something big here. I get a 2, that's 13. Unbelievable. Right, he hurts me again. Down to 6 again. Have to use some provisions, I think. Okay, he gets an 8. That 8 plus 7 is 15 again. 15. And I get a 9, which is 20. Good. Right, I get 20, he's dead. He hung on, didn't he? He hung on, that vampire mist, so he's down to 0 and he's dead. Good. Right, let's just get rid of this. Get rid of the buzzing, rather. I'm going to use that magical potion of healing. I'll just put used, just to know that I did get it, to get it as any further repercussions. So put us back to 10. And because there isn't a thing that says we can't use provisions and use a magical potion of healing, I'm going to use some provisions as well, but only one at a time. So put that down to 17 and put us back up to 14 stamina there. Lovely. Okay, so yep, that's the vampire mist dead. If you are hit twice, turn at once to 165. We were hit twice. Were we definitely hit twice? Let me see. I forgot to check. We were on 10, and we're down to 8, and then to 6. Yeah, so we were hit twice. Yeah, so let's turn up once to 165. I probably should have done this before. Never mind. The tentacles of the mist creature wrap around your throat, and you can feel the sensation of small but sharp needles digging into your flesh. If you have the curse of the healer, turn to 100. Otherwise, turn to 6. Turn to 6. Okay. I should have done this earlier, shouldn't I? I didn't read it. During each attack round, until you kill the vampire mist, you will lose 1 stamina point from the blood drain. 10 to 42, and continue the fight. Right. Okay. So how many attack rounds did I do before I killed it? I did. It was down to 1. Yeah. It beat me on that one and that one. Yes, I was hit twice then, and then I did 1 more attack round, and that defeated it. So I need to lose another stamina point, because that was for each attack round after I was hit twice, which is one attack round after I was hit twice. I have to lose another stamina point, so I had to lose. Yeah, so this one should have been down to 6 and then 5, and then using the potion of healing would have gotten me up to 9, and then the provisions would have gotten me up to 13. So that's what it should be now, 13. Okay, so that didn't matter too much. Okay, so turn to 10, and we continued the fight, and now we're turning to 10 because we defeated it. So I should have done that really. It's always best to read the paragraphs before you do a fight, but Sometimes it isn't. Sometimes you read about, you do the fight, and after, just as if you win. I mean, but you really should read everything before you embark upon the fight. I was stupid there, but it didn't matter too much. But I still lost the stamina point I should have done, which is fair. Okay. Trembling after the fight, you gaze at the coffin. Mastering your fear, you open it. It is bare, save for a fine dusting of black, dry earth on the bottom. You tip the coffin over, flinging earth over the floor, and smash the wood with the pommel of your sword. In the notes box on your adventure sheet, record that you have destroyed one of Rainer Heydrich's coffins. Gain 1 fate point. Let's do that. Okay, so we have destroyed 1 coffin. Actually, I'll do this different. I'll just put coffins destroyed. There we go. Coffins destroyed 1. And add a faith point, so up to 10 faith points now, because we can go above initial and above what we did before anyway. But okay, you leave this chamber. Yeah, you can try opening the door at the west end of the corridor, turn to 34, or follow the corridor round to the south past this door, turn to 31. Okay, we're going to follow the corridor round to the south, so past this door, turn to 31. Here we go. The corridor turns south, and there are 4 doors before you. 2 to the east, 1 to the west, and 1 at the end of the corridor facing you. Will you open the first door to the east, nearest you, turn to 58. Open the second easterly door, turn to 227. Or open the door at the south end of the corridor, turn to 319. Or open the door to the west, turn to 114. We're going to open the second easterly door, turn to 227. Okay, nearing the end of the video now, I'm afraid, so just this paragraph, then I'll end the video. Okay, you open the door and stride into a Spartan room with just a couple of tables and plain chairs, a bunk bed and similar humble furnishings, a small chest of drawers, a plain wardrobe and the like. Looking up from his writing desk is a tall, well-built man in his early 30s with light brown hair and brown eyes. His crooked smile greets you as you enter. "Greetings, stranger. Are you lost that you have come to this wretched place?" he asks. "If you are charmed, you must attack him, so turn to 369. Otherwise you can choose to attack him, turn to 369, or talk with him, turn to 397. We will decide what to do at the beginning of the next video. So thank you very much for watching. Next video we'll be deciding whether to attack this man or to talk with him. But you can probably guess what I'm going to do, because we're certainly not charmed. Anyway, so yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you can join me for next time. Thanks again, and goodbye.